The papers were already on the table when she walked in. No yelling, no drama. Just her name at the top, Rachel Lawson, and the silence that followed. She hesitated at the doorway like a thief caught mid-step. Her eyes darted to the documents, then to me. "You're serious about this?" she asked, voice trembling. I didn't answer. I just looked at her, the same woman who once swore I was her only home. The woman who'd said she wanted to explore. Explore. That was the word she used when she asked for an open marriage. I still remember the night she brought it up. Soft jazz in the background, her hand on mine, candlelight flickering like it was trying to warn me. She said she loved me, but she needed to feel free. She called it evolution, growth, honesty. I called it a crack forming down the center of everything we built. I didn't argue that night. I just nodded, kissed her forehead, told her I understood. Because I did. I understood that she wanted excitement. And I also understood that she thought I wouldn't notice how far she'd already gone. The signs came quietly. Late-night work calls, a sudden obsession with her phone, perfume that didn't smell like ours. She was careful. God, she was good at it, but not good enough. The first message I found wasn't explicit. It was worse. "I can't stop thinking about last night. You make me feel alive." Alive. Another word people use to justify cruelty. I remember staring at that message for a long time, letting my heartbeat slow down. No shouting, no confrontation, just the quiet recognition that something inside me had switched off. That's when I started planning. Revenge, you see, isn't about rage. It's about rhythm, timing, precision. First, I agreed to the open marriage. Smiled when she suggested rules about honesty and respect. I told her she was brave for wanting to try. She looked relieved, even proud. I played my part perfectly, supportive, understanding, mature. While she was out finding herself, I was finding everything else. I started with her phone backups, then her email, then his. Turns out her freedom was with her coworker, a married man with a high position at her firm. I didn't tell her what I knew. I just collected. Screenshots, dates, hotel bookings. Every breadcrumb she dropped, I picked up. I spent months building a case, not for confrontation, but for closure. When the time was right, I met with an attorney. I made sure every account, every investment, every asset she once laughed off as "your boring stuff" was quietly transferred, restructured, protected. While she was busy living her truth, I was rewriting the future. And when the firm announced a promotion she'd been chasing for years, I sent a package to HR. Anonymous, professional, time-stamped. Evidence of her relationship with a superior. No accusations, just facts. Facts are heavier than emotions. They leave bruises that don't fade. 2 weeks later, she was let go. Ethics violation, they called it. She came home shattered, sobbing into my chest. I held her. I told her it would be okay. It almost felt cruel how easy it was. That brings us back to the papers on the table. Divorce. No drama, no alimony, no split assets. Everything in her name was tied to accounts she no longer had access to. She stared at the paperwork, eyes darting, realizing just how thoroughly I'd planned it. Did you do this to me?" she whispered. I smiled. "No," I said. "You did this to us." She tried to argue, to cry, to remind me of the good times. But I wasn't listening anymore. Her words felt like echoes in a house I'd already moved out of. The moment she signed, I felt something strange. Not victory, not satisfaction, peace. Because revenge isn't about making them hurt the way they hurt you. It's about taking back the control they thought they stole. She still texts sometimes, apologies, late-night regrets. She says she misses us, that she wasn't thinking straight, that she never meant to lose everything. But she did. And every message she sends disappears into the silence she created. A silence I've learned to love. I don't hate her. I don't love her either. I just remember her face that day at the table. The exact moment she realized the open door she wanted so badly was the same one I used to walk away. Final reflection. She wanted freedom. I gave it to her, just not the way she imagined.